The sun was setting over the wide African savanna, painting the sky with orange, pink, and purple. The tall grass shimmered like golden waves, and a few birds were flying home to their nests. Under a great baobab tree stood a shepherd with his flock of 100 sheep. The shepherd was kind, gentle, and strong. Every day he led his sheep to graze in the green fields and drink fresh water from the river. At night, he guided them back to their safe fold. And every evening, before resting, he counted them carefully. 97, 98, 99, 100, he would say with a smile. The sheep bleated happily, knowing their shepherd loved each of them. Among the flock was a young sheep named Kumi. Kumi was small, with soft white wool and bright eyes that always seemed to sparkle with curiosity. He loved exploring, chasing butterflies, and nibbling grass that looked greener a little farther away. Kumi, the older sheep, often said, "Stay close to the flock. The shepherd knows best." But Kumi would laugh and reply, "Don't worry. I'll be fine. I just want to see a little more of the world." One evening, while the flock was grazing near the river, Kumi saw a flash of color. A group of bright yellow butterflies fluttered past, their wings glowing in the sunlight. Kumi's eyes widened. "Oh, how wonderful!" he bleated. Without thinking, he bounded after them. "Kumi, wait," called one of his friends. "You'll get lost," warned another. But Kumi didn't listen. The butterflies danced farther away, and Kumi kept chasing, his hoofs kicking up dust. When Kumi finally stopped, the butterflies had disappeared. He looked around. The sun was lower now, casting long shadows across the savanna. The baobab tree was nowhere in sight. Where is everyone?" Kumi whispered, his heart thumping. The tall grass surrounded him, rustling in the wind. Far off, he heard the cry of a bird. A monkey laughed from the treetops, swinging from branch to branch. "Ha ha! Little sheep, the monkey called, you shouldn't wander so far." Kumi's ears drooped. "I didn't mean to," he said softly. The monkey only chattered and disappeared into the leaves. As the sky darkened, Kumi grew more frightened. He tried to bleat loudly, hoping the flock would hear. "Baya! Baya!" But only the wind answered. Back at the baobab tree, the shepherd was gathering the sheep for the journey home. As always, he counted. 97, 98, 99. He stopped. His eyes grew serious. "Where is Kumi?" The other sheep bleated softly. They knew who was missing. Without hesitation, the shepherd spoke firmly. "Stay here, my flock. You are safe together. I must go and find the one who is lost." The 99 sheep huddled close, trusting their shepherd. The shepherd took his staff and lantern and began walking quickly across the fields. He called out, "Kumi! Kumi! Where are you?" A hornbill bird, perched high in a tree, heard his voice. The bird tilted its head and answered with a cry. The shepherd smiled. "Thank you, friend. Show me the way." The bird flapped its wings and flew toward the tall grass. The shepherd followed. Meanwhile, Kumi was trembling. He thought he heard a rustle in the bushes. A pair of glowing eyes watched him in the shadows. It was a hyena, creeping closer. Kumi's knees shook. "Oh no! I shouldn't have left the shepherd." Just then, the hyena froze. A strong, steady voice echoed through the night. "Kumi!" The shepherd's lantern shone brightly. The hyena slunk away, afraid of the shepherd's staff. Kumi bleated as loudly as he could. "Here! I'm here!" The shepherd pushed through the tall grass and found Kumi tangled in some thorny bushes. His wool was caught, and he couldn't move. "Oh, little one," the shepherd said gently. He knelt down, untangled the thorns, and lifted Kumi into his arms. Kumi buried his face in the shepherd's robe. "I'm sorry. I didn't listen. I got lost." The shepherd smiled, his eyes full of love. "Kumi, I would search all night for you. You are precious to me. I could never leave you behind." He placed Kumi gently across his shoulders and began the journey back home. When the shepherd returned to the baobab tree, the flock stirred with excitement. "Kumi is back! Kumi is safe," they bleated joyfully. The shepherd set Kumi down, and the little sheep stood shyly among his friends. The shepherd raised his voice. "My sheep, listen well. I love each of you. If even one is missing, I will search until I find them. Every sheep matters to me. Every single one." The flock cheered, and even the monkey clapped his hands from the trees. The hornbill bird let out a loud call, and the night air filled with joy. That evening, under the stars, the shepherd counted again. 97, 98, 99, 100. This time his voice rang with extra happiness. Kumi nestled close to the flock, his heart warm. He knew he was truly loved, and he promised himself to listen more carefully. Children, just like Kumi, sometimes wander, make mistakes, or get lost. But Jesus, the Good Shepherd, never forgets us. He loves each of us so much that he will search until he brings us safely home. Because in God's eyes, every single one of us matters.